The big difference is, patience. It's acquiring information to be able to find way to just get better. I think as soon as you feel like you've hit a plateau, I think that's when things kind of fizzle out. I think you're always determined to try to figure out what the next step is. And sometimes you want to live in that space for as long as you can if it's going well. But a lot of times in my situation, there were some ways to elevate, and I think I was able to simplify some mechanics. I was able to elevate some of my pitches just by grip changes or usage, and just understanding the analytics of baseball that has become so prevalent in our game, and then using that all to in my repertoire to go out there and then just to believe in what I've known I could always do, but to see it and to show the world like that is what I believed I could do.
Two major things that I see of your pitching: the accuracy and the strike zone, and the changeup. Do you think that two things were very, very important for your role on closer?
Yes, very much. I mean, you don't want to go in and try to walk people, especially the Dodgers. They're gonna take their walks. We've seen that. You got to be able to command the zone, at least command around the zone, and be in spots that are gonna allow you to do something as a pitcher. Hitters are really good when they get into their advantage counts. So as a pitcher, we're always defending against the 2-0s, the 3-0s, the 2-1s, and getting into the 1-2s, 0-2s. And a batter, I think, always gets a little bit more protective, obviously, to not strike out or to get the ball in play when they're in a worse count. So that's the goal. The changeup has always been my best off-speed pitch, but it's evolved into allowing movement and the different metrics to kind of elevate, like I'd mentioned, and then sticking to the locations and things that I could do. So kind of a two combination thing.
Playoff different environment, but a World Series maybe big difference about environment, right? How do you feeling right now?
Good. I mean, it's a whirlwind. It's a lot. Obviously, I've watched it on TV for a while. Never, no postseason play. So each level is just kind of taking it to another level. This shouldn't be any different when it comes to playing the game of baseball. You throw the first pitch, everything kind of sinks in, everything kind of mellows out. Still high intensity, but you feel like your body and your brain know what they're supposed to do. It's the leading up that makes it tough, because there's a lot of noise and talks and visuals that make it heightened. But I think as long as you're just kind of riding the wave and kind of just cherishing what those memories are going to bring one day, I think it just makes it cool.
Last question. Have you had the opportunity to talk with Mariano Rivera this season?
Not as much as I'd like, by any means. We talked about him a lot, but I haven't had the luxury of getting to chat with him. I would love to one day. I have a few questions for sure, but I think it's a real honor to have him. We have Andy Pettit around a lot, so there's guys that we get to pick the brains of and really get to understand the history and what made them good, and then